Marvel's new direction means major changes to the way chemical engineering is perceived. Allow me to explain. Hey there, welcome to ChemEngWeekly. If you followed the channel for a while, you may remember I did a video on chemical engineering and how it is portrayed in the media back in 2021, and in that video I hope to see a future where chemical engineering is given more positive media attention. And with the scene we'll be discussing today, we will dissect whether the direction Marvel has taken with one scene in particular in one division has caused a change in dynamic to the information given in that video. So ensure you watch until the end whilst we discover whether Marvel's new direction does justice to chemical engineering. However, there are spoilers ahead, so do be wary of this. First of all, here is the clip we will discuss.
Hey, what's your field?
We're not supposed to talk to each other.
Boy Scout leader, got it. And you?
Nuclear biology.
Artificial intelligence.
Astrophysics. We got the full clown car. That means whatever the threat is, Sword clearly has no idea what they're dealing with.
I'm a chemical engineer.
No one cares.
But that's the thing, ChemEng's representation cares. Now there are a number of key details to unpick in this clip, so let's get right into it, the first part, the introduction. The clip starts with Darcy asking the chemical engineering what his profession is, and he says we are not supposed to discuss. This is showing chemical engineering positively, as the chemical engineer seems to be more complicit to protocols, which they often have to be in the dangerous controlled environments they find themselves in, whilst the other professionals being more lax with the rules seem to show that they are not as strict with following the rules. This is not to knock nuclear biologists, artificial intelligence specialists and astrophysicists, but the fact that chemical engineer complies the most means that subconsciously we're told that he, and by extension other chemical engineers, are serious about their commitments. This may be an overanalysis, but the choice to make the character this uptight, and it is a choice, shows chemical engineers to be serious about the profession, at the expense of their personal character personalities. This can be a positive portrayal to the previous shown version of chemical engineers, where they've always been reckless, which you have seen in our other video, which is in the iCard section in the description as well, but there is another side to this, which we will get to. The next part to pull apart is the two almost snide comments Darcy makes about the chemical engineer. The first she says is this Boy Scout leader.
Boy Scout leader, got it.
And the second is that no one cares about what he does, and this is very important in the story writing context of this scene. Darcy is a well-established sporting protagonist from the Thor franchise, and so the audience naturally has an affinity to support what she says. And when she demeans the engineer the first time, it paints him as too uptight and makes the audience laugh at his expense, and almost patronises him for not understanding that he's in the presence of a supporting protagonist, and that he should be supporting her rather than undermining her, which is what he appears to be doing even if that is not explicit. And at the point where she says,
I'm a chemical engineer.
No one cares.
This undermines chemical engineering, because it shows that she lacks respect for chemical engineering after hearing about what all the other experts in the van do, which may be without thought on her part, but the impulse and lack of remorse afterwards shows that maybe chemical engineers are being dismissed by the character, if not from the writers. You may question why this still means chemical engineering is being portrayed in a good light despite the chemie being treated as we explained, and this is because of the following. Representation. The fact that the chemical engineer was considered useful and important enough to be called up by a government agency in this theoretical world created by Marvel, working on a secretive, so-called Avengers level threat, gives respect to the profession of chemical engineering on par with artificial intelligence specialization, astrophysics, and nuclear biology, which all arguably have had more positive mainstream coverage in the media than chemical engineering has had, and this outweighs any small disputes Darcy can have with the chemical engineer in the bigger picture. Granted, the chemical engineer, played by Archit Seshadri, who actually majored in electrical engineering at Georgia Tech before moving into TV journalism, only appears in one scene, but that one scene is sufficient enough to help create a positive image of chemical engineering to the audience, as they will remember the chemical engineering being considered important enough to be called up to the task, albeit getting made the butt of the jokes by Darcy. And this is why Marvel's new direction to chemical engineering definitely does it justice. Thank you for watching the video. Be sure to like it if you enjoyed it, and leave your comments and suggestions down in the comment section below. Don't forget to follow us on our social media channels, and if you click on the on-screen cards now, you can watch another one of our videos. Click on the centre card to subscribe, and don't forget to share this video if you found it useful. Further information can be found in the description, and thank you very much.